Welcome back. We have a working slideshow displayed now, which is nice. We can make this even better though by adding some controls to skip between these slides. To do this, I'm going to add some buttons to the carousel. One on the left hand side to skip to the left, and then one on the right hand side to skip forward. These are added at the bottom of our carousel div section. So down, if we locate the opening tag, which is carousel slide, and then scroll down to the very bottom, we're going to add this just before the closing tag. So let's begin with a tag, because this is going to be a link. This is going to have the class of carousel control dash prev, which is short for previous, a role of button, and then also a data slide, and this is going to be equal to previous, which is prev. So data slide will specify which slide to go to. The two values we can add is previous or next. So this one is going to go back, so we want this value of previous. Then we're going to add our span tags, and this is going to be for the icons. This works in a similar kind of way to our drop down, where we add the span, and then we add some classes to display the icon. The class that we want to use here is carousel control dash previous dash icon. So this is going to be the left arrow, just like one of these opening HTML brackets here. Okay, so this is our icon, and then we're going to add a second span just after this. And this is going to have the text of previous. We won't actually see this on standard browsers. This is going to be for screen readers only. And we declare this is for screen readers by adding a class of SR only. If we save that, and then reload, we can see over on the left hand side that we don't have the text of previous. We just have this little icon just there. Then we can do exactly the same. So let's copy this A tag and then do the same for our next. And just line all this up. Okay, so the A tag is going to have the class. We need to change this to be next. The data slide can also be next to. The icon, we need to change previous to be next. And then finally the text of next for the screen readers. Save that, and then reload the browser. And it's a little bit hard to see, but we have the right arrow just here, and the left one just here too. But if we click on them, they don't seem to be working. This is because we need to link them to our slideshow. These buttons are links using the A element, but like with all other links, we need to specify where to link to with the href attribute. First, we add a ID to the carousel wrapper div. So let's go up to the opening tag and this div with the class of carousel slide. We can add an ID, and this ID of carousel controls. This name is totally up to us. We just need to make sure this ID will match the href for the two links. So copy this carousel controls, and we can use this ID just below as a href. So the first A, let's add a href and use a hash this time and paste in carousel controls. And then for the second link down here, the href attribute, again with the hash of carousel controls. So now these two images are now linking to our main carousel. So hopefully if we save and then go over to the browser, these two links should now work. Okay, good. So we can go back and forward through our images. Great, so this is all working, and this is it now for our carousel. In the next video, we'll look at another one of Bootstrap's components, which is the modal.